All right, it's that time again. Another Beckett submission reveal. So this one is July 28th, I believe, was the deadline to submit this one. So we're getting them back in like 3 weeks now. It's pretty good. Seems like it's shipping a tiny bit faster or something. So we had, let's see, how many submissions? 44 for this submission. So I'm just going to start in alphabetical order. Anthony J. Oh, I didn't. Hold on a second. Let me get the list that shows if they were. Okay. Anthony J. submitted 3 cards from his collection. Let me see here. Get the zoom right. Get my zoom right. All right, let's see. Is this zoom right? First card. Oh, he used to be on the Kings, and they got rid of him. It's a Isaiah Thomas rookie patch auto from 2012-13 Panini Immaculate Basketball, 47/75. Got a 9. Surface of 8.5. Centering and edges 9.5. 9 on the corners. They count the surface, the like border of the patch area. I swear that's where they nail you. Got a 10 auto, but that's tough. Immaculate's tough. Next up, it's the same card again, except for a different number. 58/75, Isaiah Thomas, RPA. This one was really close. Centering of 9.5, surface of 9.5, corners and edges 9, which gave it a 9. You needed one more half tick up. 10 auto, but that was really close to a 9.5. Still 2 nice 9s for Immaculate. This one, though, oh yeah. 2003-04 Bowman, LeBron James rookie. That's a 9.5. All 9.5 subs except for edges of 9. But that's clean right there. Nice card. This is all from Anthony's collection. Yep. He's an Isaiah Thomas and LeBron James fan. Corey M. sent in an Iguodala patch from his collection. It's a really nice patch. Got an 8.5. Looks like corners and surface of 8.5. Centering 9.5. Edges 9. But that's a nice card. 4/25. Iguodala. Yeah, LeBron was sweet. Don had an Abreu that I pulled, and I'm a little bit frustrated here. I got a 9. Is this the first Abreu autograph that we haven't had a 9.5 on? I swear it is. And the worst thing is it's surface of 8.5. But I think it's there's like some streaks. See the lines going down the middle? I swear it's underneath the surface of the card because you can't really buff those out. So 9 centering, 10 edges, 9.5 corners. Everything was good except for surface of 8.5. I don't know if you could try to, and it got a 10 auto. I don't know if you could try to crack that open and polish those lines, but it look like those printing lines you get every once in a while. It's hard to see them. You see the lines? I guess I just missed it. You never know what they're going to do with those. Sometimes I've seen cards with those, but they don't count it because it's not on the surface. It's like underneath. And other times they count it as the surface. It's annoying. I don't really know. So sorry, Don. Doug pulled this. This is from my break too. Gosh. An 8. How does this happen? Well, it happens because it has 7.5 on the centering. Nothing we could do about that, but except for say, hey, the centering is way off, so it's probably not going to get a good grade. But next time when we're looking at centering, we'll know if it's that bad, if the centering is that far off, it's going to kill the card. Because it had 9.5 edges, 9.5 corners, 9 surface. Everything else was good, 10 autograph, but 7.5 centering. That's like one of the lowest centering grades I've ever seen. So those were a bummer. Sorry, Don and Doug. I failed you. I should have pointed that out. Jack submitted some stuff from his collection. Obviously, he knows what he's doing. Corey Seager, 9.5. 10 edges and corners, 9.5 surface, 9 centering. From 2012. Bowman Chrome. Draft. And another one. 9.5. And another one that got a 9 because of just 9.5 edges, corners, 9 centering and surface. Just needed one half tick up to get the 9.5. Just wasn't quite there. 10 autograph. They all had 10 autos on those, so those were nice. Oh, this one these I don't understand because we've submitted how many Valiant have we submitted that got 9.5s and 10s? All of them. All of a sudden, I tell Jack to submit some Clownies. I mean, this has 9.5 centering, 9 edges, corners, and surface, so it's like right there. They just decided it doesn't have 9.5s and anything else, and a 10 auto. So that's weird. Pretty much every Valiant I've submitted has been 9.5s, and it's not like, I mean, they come sleeved and top loaded already. So I guess Jadeveon Clowney's rough with his cards, especially when you consider the other one got an 8.5. What the heck? 9.5 centering and surface, 8.5 corners and edges. I don't know how a card that comes in a top loader, a sleeve and a top loader directly out of the case gets 8.5 on corners and edges, but I bet Clowney just played with them, dropped them a few times or something. So sorry, Jack, I don't know. We've had really good results with Valiant until that. I don't really get it. Now this is a card. Jock Peterson 9.5 Blue Wave from 2012 Bowman Chrome. That was awesome. You got a 9 auto, of course, because Peterson always has autos that are 9s. Pretty much every single one I've ever seen looks like that. But that was a really nice 9.5. And continuing our failure of Leaf Valiant, Sammy Watkins with a 9. So weird. 9.5 centering, 9 edges, corners, and surface. It's not like they're terrible. It's just they decided they're not 9.5s for some reason. I don't know. I don't get it. So, not a good submission for Valiant tonight. What did I do? A typo on the... Oh, I'll fix that. Joey K submitted some cards from his own collection. Here's a CP. Silver signings from last year's Inception Football. Got a 9. 9.5 centering, 8.5 corners, 9 edges and surface. Those are tough. As you guys know, Inception is tough, but 10 autograph. A 9 is like a 9.5. Here's a really nice Garrett Cole. 9.5. From 12, Sterling. That's a tough one to get a 9.5 on too. There's probably not too many of those. So good one on that. And this one was disappointing. I don't know why. 8 on centering. That's really what killed you because 9.5 edges, corners, and surface. It's all there. Just the centering was an 8. 9 on the autograph. 3 of 5, Joe Mauer. That's a rare one. Rookie reprint autograph. So, that was from Joey's collection. Joseph P. I think he pulled this from one of my breaks. These are always tough. Trout from 5-star, 8.5. 55 of 65. It's the corners got an 8. 9.5 centering and surface, 9 on the edges, but 5 stars brutal. 9 autograph. Oh, there's a little tiny smudge at the top of that. So far, not the best submission. I'm embarrassed by this submission. Billy Hamilton for Kelly. Got a 9. It's a green, 4 of 25. 9.5 centering edges and surface. All good there. 8.5 on the corners. That's Inception for you. 10 on the autograph. And Kelly also submitted this 5-star Reggie Jackson that got a 9. Centering of 9.5, edges, corners 9, surface 8.5. Okay. I don't really see what's wrong with the surface. 10 on the auto. Reggie Jackson auto from 13, 5-star. Ken had a couple Inception cards, so you know what that means. First off, this card rules. Twins Nation, Byron Buxton. 2 of 10 from Inception. 9.5 centering, 9.5 surface, 9 edges, and 8.5 on the corners. And 10 on the autograph. And then this one makes me cry. 21 of 25. Chris Bryant that got an 8.5. 8.5 corners, 8.5 edges, 9.5 centering and surface. These thick paper stock cards are just impossible. Nice card to have slabbed, but I wish I could get at least a 9. All right. Here's where we turn it around, I think. Quoc, were you nervous about this? Because you don't need to be. 2014 Tier 1 Acetate Mariano Rivera 9.5. 58 of 69. That one is really nice. The 10 auto. He's back. So that's delicious, Quoc. Good job. And then he has a... Did you pull these? No, these are from your collection. Mark Appel from Bowman, 9.5. 10 centering, all 9.5 subs on everything else with the 10 auto. Very nice. And Taj Boyd, 9.5. 10 edges, 9.5 on everything else. Quoc went 3 for 3. So it can be done. And look at the other Fresno boy. Is this from my break? Yeah, this is from my break. Oh, hey, I got one thing right. 14 Bowman Chrome, or no, 14 Bowman. Mini refractor to 250 Tanaka, 9.5. Centering of 9, everything else 9.5s. Good job. Oh, I pulled the Boyd? All right. That's 4 9.5s in a row. Lenny sent in a ton of stuff, or had a ton of stuff sent in. From his collection, a Buxton Blue. Beautiful card. 8.5 edges, 9.5 centering and surface, 9 on the corners. So you got a 9 overall with a 10 auto, 73 of 150. A Blue Buxty. Oops. Look at this. This is probably the grade. This is the best in show, I would say. Most surprising grade. One of the nicest cards. Look at that. From Museum, numbered 1 of 5, Cal Ripken Jr. autograph. And it got a 9.5. All 9.5s except for 9 on corners. And a 10 autograph. That card is very nice. From one of my breaks, I believe. It says it's from my breaks. Derek Carr, 9.5. 9.5 centering edges and surface with 9 corners. Lenny. 10 auto. Lenny's got a good record on grading. Oh, and another one. A blue Derek Carr, 9.5. All 9.5s, 9 on the corners. 10 auto. Derek Carr is like the CSB star grading subject. And another one that makes me... Just doesn't look right. This doesn't look right. Lenny sent this from his collection. 9.5 corners, 9.5 surface, but 9 on centering and edges. It's just one tick away from a 9.5. They just couldn't give it to you. 10 autograph, 82 of 99, a Abreu black autograph from 2014 Bowman. Sorry, Lenny. Wish that would have got a 9.5. And from Triple Threads, Trout autograph. I think I pulled that. Pulled a few of these. 9 corners and surface, 9.5 centering and edges. So that's another one that's as close as you can get to a 9.5. Did give you a 9 auto, though. It is a little streaky. Man, we had quite a few tonight that if they had one more half tick, they'd be 9.5s. Oh, okay. Okay, maybe this is the best in show, actually. Oh, my gosh. Trout Refractor from 12 Sterling. 77 of 199. That's a 9.5. All 9.5s except for corners of 9. Lenny sent this from his collection, the 10 auto. That's awesome. That almost makes up for the Abreu. Almost. Louis submitted his first card ever. He was stoked about it for good reason. Look at that. Paul Richardson, blue. Louis, this came out of my break. Good job. 15 of 99. All 9.5s except for centering of 9. 10 auto. Louis happy about that one. Mark R. A couple. I think these both came from the same break. It was like a Bowman mixer that we did. Mark said, submit both of them to Beckett. And I said, all right. Boom, 2 9.5s. The doll is all 9.5 subs. The Buxton just has 9 on edges. Everything else is 9.5. But that's a couple nice Bowman hits from the Bowman mixer that we did about a month ago. 10 autos on both. Look at that. It can be done. All you got to do, pull a nice Bowman card out of a break, send it to Beckett, it's back, and it's 9.5s. Matthew S., you remember this card, submitted his gigantic, well, it wasn't really that big, but they put it in a gigantic case. The 1/1 Ray Allen Finals Patch booklet from Preferred Basketball. It got a 9, which actually is pretty good for a booklet. 8.5 corners, 9.5 centering, 9 edges and surface. So 9 overall. There's no auto grade, of course. But it's protected forever. That's what it looks like on the back. 1/1. Ray Allen Finals Patch. Ricardo. Another one. Another disappointment. Your Chris Bryant got a 9. And again, 9 edges and corners, 9.5 centering and surface. Just 1/2 grade away from a 9.5. They couldn't give it to you. 10 on the auto. There's also another Bryant that got a different grade, and I went back and watched both of the videos to make sure. You could double check, but it's pretty dead giveaway. The autographs are different on the 2 cards, so if you go back on YouTube, you can look and see. Make sure this is yours, but this came out of your break, and the other one came out of a different break. I'll show it to you. Sean submitted some really nice stuff. Look at this. Austin Meadows Orange. 9.5. Corners of 9. The rest of the subs are 9.5 with a 10 auto. Oh, yeah. Good job. Also submitted a Clint Frazier from 13 Bowman Draft. 9.5. The 10 auto. All 9.5 subs except for 9 on the corners. George Springer 9.5. Sean's making it look easy. Corners of 9, the rest 9.5s with a 10 auto. 2011 Bowman Draft Springer. Good job. How about a Griffey from 89 Upper Deck? An 8. That's not a bad grade for that card. 9.5 centering. 8 surface, 8 edges, 8.5 corners. Oh, Griffey. Ever seen that card before? I think that's a new one. No one's ever seen that card before. And finally, a Reese McGuire Orange. 9.5. Everything's the same, too. 9 corners, all 9.5 subs other than corners. 10 auto, 15 of 25. Sean, you did an awesome job. And the last 2 cards, back to the Valiant fail. So weird. We submitted like... How many other Valiants have we submitted before this submission? And they all got 9.5s or 10s. And then everyone this week is a 9. 9.5 centering, 9 edges and 9.5 corners, 8.5 surface. I don't really see what's wrong with the surface. Some marks on the actual thing. There was a surface stickler this time. 49 of 99. Jarvis Landry. And this one's a good way to close the show. The last one. There's the other Chris Bryant. Back to our 9.5s. 10 edges. Everything else 9.5s on the subs. So there's a nice Chris Bryant Chrome 9.5 to end the submission. No 10s this time. I teased it on Twitter, but there weren't any 10s. Sorry, no 10s. Next submission, we got to pick it up. That one, all in all, not one of our best submissions. Still some, I mean, there was still some nice 9.5s, but I don't know if we got like a grumpy grader that day or what. Some mad grader. I'm in a bad mood.